first story, UAE employees must subscribe to the unemployment insurance scheme or face a fine. Now, every employee working in the UAE, both Emiratis and expats working in the private and public sectors, will be required to register for the mandatory loss of employment scheme starting January 1st, which was day before yesterday, or face financial penalties for failing to register. Now, those who are exempt from joining the scheme are domestic helpers, temporary contract workers, juveniles under the age of 18, retirees who are entitled to a pension and or joined a new job.
So the unemployment insurance scheme is a form of insurance, social security, that provides Emiratis and residents working in the federal and private sectors financial support if they lose their jobs as a result of termination by their employers. So it aims to ensure continued decent living for the unemployed and achieve a competitive knowledge economy by attracting and retaining the best international talent.
Exactly. Now, UAE employees who fail to subscribe to the involuntary unemployment scheme before June 30th, 2023 will be subject to a fine of 400 dirhams. Now, post June 30th, workers will be fined an additional 200 dirhams for failing to pay installments for more than 3 months.
So you can subscribe to the unemployment insurance scheme through 7 channels by paying a nominal amount and following easy steps. So for inquiries, call 600 599 555.
Exactly. So if you have any questions about this and where you can subscribe and where all, like how does it work out for companies, how does it work for you specifically, you can call this number. It's the article is also there on our website. So if you want thorough information on this, on the same, you can just check it out there. But you said there's something very similar to this in the UK, right? No.
Yeah. Well, yeah. So I mean, technically you have benefits. So it's if you lose your job, so you have something. But I think it's fantastic here because I think it is one of those things that, it just gives that added level of security to anybody.
Yeah.
So I think it's fantastic.
I agree, but the fact when I first saw this, I'm just like, why is it mandatory? Like, why would you be fined for not wanting the insurance? It's something that should be optional. But then you think about it, it's like, how many people actually anticipate losing jobs? Like, why would you ever want to, think that, oh, I'm going to lose my job, hence I'm going to get this, subscribe to this insurance scheme.
Exactly. I think that's the thing with insurance. I mean, I remember somebody coming into the office being like, insurance isn't there to be used like on a regular. It's there for like when you need it the most. And it's the same thing with like holiday insurance. Sometimes you don't get holiday insurance, or if you're going abroad, but then you get something stolen and then you're like, why? I wish that I had it. But I actually think it's good. But also I'm assuming that it'll have to be mandatory so that they can obviously generate some form of money to be able to pay for it.
Yeah.
But I think in general, it just provides a level of security for everybody, which is fantastic.
Yeah, like a safety net. And we know next year is not like the most...
This year, babe. This year.
Oh my God.
It's not next year. It's this year.
It is this year.
It's this year.
We are in that year that we kept talking about.
We are. We're coming. It's here. It's not even coming. It's here.
It's here.
Yeah.
It's here.
And well, I don't know. I mean, so everybody obviously talks about the recession and it's all like doom and gloom. But that's the rest of the world. That is not
Dubai.
That is not the Middle East. And I hope, touch wood.
Touch wood.
I mean, that's not wood, but touch wood. That hopefully we're in a good place. I mean, Dubai is the busiest I feel like it's ever been.
Yeah.
It continues to grow momentum. It continues to be, offering lots of stuff. Now we've got this. And there's lots of things happening out. I always love the beginning of the year. They always come out with some absolute crackers.
No, like the story that we'll jump into next very shortly. But this is why she's backed by popular demand, because of all the positivity and everything you bring with it to the show. Amazing. Okay. But yeah, like you said, the new rules that are rolling out that are, just beneficial for us.
It can only mean good things.